So you want to be OP and be able to use any unique weapon you want to absolutely destroy content with on a brand new character? Well, you came to the right place. What's up guys, it's Project bringing you my final Get OP Early video. This time we're going to go all the way to +10 for any somber upgradable weapon, and I'm going to get you a +5 mimic to boot and get you access to the best farming spots in the game, all under 3 hours on a brand new character. Now, I know what you're thinking.
Marika's tits.
But yes, all of this is possible. This does not include getting the weapon you want to use, but at least for the upgrades and leveling, it'll take less than 3. So, let's just start right away. First step, your starting class keepsake should be the stone sword keys. We're going to need them to unlock a door. But I am going to cut out the beginning section since I made a recent video of the first 30 minutes, which is getting to the dragon farming spot to level up to level 40 to 50. So go watch that if you don't know how to do those steps. That will be your first 20 to 45 minutes from scratch. Otherwise, we're going to skip to the next step and then to +4ing our weapon. So, at the dragon place, dragon's still alive, head towards the minor tree here. There will be an airlift you gotta jump down to, but you gotta make sure you land square in the middle of the wind tunnel, otherwise landing anywhere outside of it will kill you for some reason. But once you do that, follow this path and you will see a building roof. We are going there. You'll reach a gravesite before it, pick up the runes that are there, and then go to this spot here. It's another wind tunnel, yay! Jump down it and then proceed to the grace here. Now, rest until nighttime. There will be a horse guy on the bridge. We're essentially going to play tag with him and get him to chase us up the poison trap path ahead. But don't stray too far from him. You need him to make it up at least halfway up the path, so pretend he has COVID and stay 6 feet apart from him. And once you reach around here, now you can book it full speed upwards, avoiding the enemies, and when you reach here, he will just randomly die. And you're rewarded with the Bloodhound Step and an extra 42k runes. This might take a couple tries, but keep doing it until you get it right. But Bloodhound Step is one of the best Ashes of War in the game, and we need it for our run. And the extra runes are nice. However, make sure to keep about 15 to 20k runes as we need to buy our upgrade materials. But first, in order to use Bloodhound Step, we need a wet blade. So go back to Gatefront, and in the ruins here is a chest containing the wet blade. Now you can put Bloodhound Step on your weapon, and I recommend just having it on your bleed weapon so you can use it when you need it. Next stop is Liurnia of the Lakes. This is the path we're going to be taking from the Gatefront Grace, and on the way to Stormhill Shack, pick up the golden seed at this tree. Then at Stormhill Shack here, make sure to exhaust Roderika's dialogue, as she's the one that's going to upgrade our spirits once she spawns at the round table. Once you do that, continue this path to the lake facing Cliff's Grace. Once here, go to the church on the left for a sacred tear, a flask upgrade, and then onto this road and proceed to the next grace. Once you're at the Lakeshore Grace, head north for a map fragment, then continue northwest to the Laskiar Ruins Grace. Continue northwest again and you'll see a gazebo thingy with a portal. Enter it. This puts you at the Raya Lucaria South Gate, important for our upgrades 5 to 7. However, it is locked and you'll need a key. The key is located here, our next destination. So get the Grace and then head south to the right side of this building ledge here, and then jump down onto the rock platform. You'll take some damage, but continue west towards that rock area here. Around the rocks is a sleeping dragon, but behind it is the key we need. So scramble past it and grab the items, and the next location is going to be the 4 Belfries, which is located northwest from this spot. So take this route up to the Belfry Mountain. There will be troll dudes that spawn when you're up there, but they're basically harmless. And once you're up, go to the highest tower and there will be a grace. And the monument next to it has a chest which contains a key. Grab it, and that grants you access to one of the 3 portals here. However, we're going to come back here later, so do not use the key just yet. And now, warp back to South Raya Lucaria Gate again. This time we're going to go south again, but head to the left edge this time to around this point. Then jump on the roof of this building and keep going north, and you'll see another little gazebo thing in the distance. That's what we need. Here is another portal. Take it and you'll warp to another spot. Grab the map fragment and grace and head north past some ruins. There will be a wall, but it's an illusion. Hit it with your weapon or spell and it reveals a giant and a grace. Get the grace, rest, then talk to Iji. He's a blacksmith that can upgrade your weapons, but more importantly, sells unlimited somber level 1 through 4. So now is the time to use those 15k runes to buy one of each. And now your weapon is +4. Congrats! The next steps is to get the Mimic and upgrade it to +5. Now, this does involve a skip, so this does have a risk of getting patched. So if you only care about your weapon, then go to the next step after the Mimic upgrade segment to proceed the guide. But for those wanting Mimic, this is the fastest method. You'll want to spend all your runes here before doing this, as well as have those 2 Storm Sword keys on hand. Now, warp back to the Belfries, and from the Grace on your horse, jump down here to this ledge, and this is the portal we're choosing, the Night Sky 1. Use the key and then enter the portal. Now, here's where things get a bit weird, and it does require some practice. I would back up your save too, just in case. Now you can practice this before doing it, but essentially, we're going to use the Lost Grace item every character comes with by default to lose our runes and respawn at a grace. But the trick here is right after pressing yes, you need to open your map and then warp to another location before the full grace thing goes off. Then, during the loading screen, wait about a second and then hit Alt F4 if on PC, or if you're on console, hard quit the game from the menu fast. You have to do this fast, very fast. It's kind of tough, I'm not gonna lie, and there is a way speedrunners do it without Alt F4ing, but I couldn't replicate it, so this was just the easier method I found. If you do it wrong, you'll just end up back at the Belfries or the Grace you chose, but you just repeat this until you get it right. My strategy on a PS5 or PS4 controller was use the Grace thing, then immediately hit the touchpad, then triangle, then L1 or R1 once, and then scroll down the list of the options there and hit X twice to warp. If you do that fast enough and hear the warp success sound, once you see the load screen, wait till the bar gets about here and then force quit the game. Then upon reopening the game, you'll be right at the Mimic boss door. So if you succeeded, you'll be right here. So keep trying until you do that, otherwise give up and move on. You're gonna have a +10 weapon later anyway, so you can just come back here and get Mimic the normal way. But once here, now's the time to get naked. So remove all your armor and your weapons, as the boss will essentially copy your gear. So once done, enter the boss door and go up to it, and once it splooshes like this, you can then re-equip your gear, and yeah, the Mimic will be naked and do 0 damage to you. Basically, just slay them, and now you got an extra arcane mask, useful for an extra cheese step I'll show at the very end. But get the Grace, and now you can proceed onto the bridge ahead. On it is a beetle. Kill it and you get a somber level 5. Then proceed this route to the next Grace. I'm going to play the whole thing at normal speed without talking to save my breath, so just follow exactly what I do. Make sure to pick up this item right here, as it allows for the bloody or occult scaling for your Ashes of War. And in this room is where you need the stone sword keys. In the chest are the mimic ashes, so slay the girl with your weapon or spells, and now you have a mimic. Yay! But a mimic at +0 kinda sucks, so we need to upgrade it. So head back to the 3rd Church of America and go this route here, to the Siofra River Well, south from the church. You're going to see a big dome building, and just enter it and take the elevator. That's going to take you all the way down. Once down, proceed this path to the staircase at the very end. And to the left of it, near a tree, is a ghost wart level 1. Grab it and then go up the staircase on another elevator. Once down, head east all the way through the one-way path, and then around the left corner is a grace. From here, head towards the big stone staircase southeast for the map, and shortly to the left is a ghost level 2. From here, head east towards a broken structure near the cliff. Beyond it is an airlift. Take that up to reach the higher bridge, and then follow this path for a level 3 ghost glove wart. Now for the 4th and 5th, we have to bypass the most annoying part of this map, so clench tightly. Follow my path here onto a broken pillar with arrow dudes. Go up the pillar as best you can, and there's going to be a warp which will take you to the area we need. So take it. Once you survive the bull crap, now we're back to peaceful serenity. Now just go downwards on the right side near the waterfalls for a level 4. Go back up and then head to the lake northwest, and you'll see a big ol' boy. Keep to the left of it, and around the furthest corner left is the Glovewort level 5. Congrats, yay! Level 5 Mimic, cool. And if you want, you can pick up Marika's Scar Seal on the opposite side of the Dragonkin under a waterfall as well. And now you simply head back to the round table. You're going to talk to Roderica and then the Smith Troll back and forth to progress their quests, and then reload into the round table again, and now she should be near the Smith, where you can now upgrade your Mimic to +5. If you did not talk to Rena before this point, make sure to buy the summoning bell from the Maiden Husk here in order to summon the Mimic. It's only 100 runes. This is important to summon your Mimic, so don't skip this part. So now that you have or don't have your Mimic, it is time to go to the Volcano Manor. So head back to Rhea Lucaria Gate, use the key to get past the big blue barrier, and you have access to Lucari now. Now you do want to spend your runes, as we're going to be dying here, so go up to the elevator and follow my full path here, using Bloodhound Step to dodge more easily. Once at the big lifts, go all the way up and then jump off here, and then head this way for a grace. We will have to kill a demigod with a great rune in order to get +10. This method also requires online, so if you do not have online, then the max you can get is a +9. But once you got the grace, head upwards towards this path to get onto the water wheel lift again, but this time you're going to be going downwards on the opposite side. Take it all the way down, and you're going to be falling off at the very bottom, and there will be an Iron Maiden enemy. Now you have to let it grab you and kill you in order to warp to Volcano Manor. So take off all your armor to make this easier, but again, it has to kill you with the grab in order to take you there, so make sure that happens. If done right, well, welcome to hell. Now here's where the Bloodhound step makes this easy. Follow my path here, going down the lava waterfall. Luckily, we can live for some reason and proceed this way. Take the elevator up, avoiding the snake, and jump on the rooftops following my path here, and at the end is your somber level 6. Now we have to go back to the area we were just in, so take this path ahead. Once back up, proceed this way into this elevator, which takes you up. If you have a shield, use it to block the hits from the snake in case it attacks you. But once you're up, on the right side near the ledge is a level 5 Somber. Why not? Pick it up, and then head to the dude on the staircase. You're going to want to bait him to follow you a bit and then dodge him. Then run past him towards a switch. Activate it as soon as you can, skip the cutscene, and then go forward. He shouldn't follow you past this point, so he's not a problem. And now you're going to go to this little pleasure rod here, jump on it butt first, and then go onto the gear thingy. And on our left is the level 7, that little item right there in the corner. But be wary of the big bladed Iron Maiden though. But once you got it, head into this little doorway here. With Bloodhound Step, it should be easy to dodge the enemies and just follow my path here all the way. This is going to take you all the way to the main Volcano Manor Grace. Now, this may or may not break some quests. All of the normal NPCs seem to be here, but the ghost guy isn't. He's like the only one I didn't see. But after doing Raya's quest in Liurnia with the Boil Prawn Shack dude, get a volcano letter from her, and then talking with the main girl near the knight here, still does the volcano quest. Also, this way upwards is also how you can get the Giza wheel early, which you can choose to make your plus 10 OP weapon early if you wanted a Bloodborne playthrough. But yeah, after getting the Grace, rest at it, and now you can warp out. The next step requires us to kill either Renala, Godric, or Radan with a plus 4 to 5 weapon. Don't go beyond that since Vari's quest afterward requires invading, which he won't be able to invade easily if you're level 40 with a plus 9 weapon. So killing a Great Rune Bearer is required. I killed Renala twice on my 2 runs doing this, but I think Godric is easiest, so let's proceed with that. From Stormhill Shack, go up this route to the Grace before Margit. Now fight him, and well, you do get a talisman slot by doing this. Nice. And after you beat him, proceed forward into this door near the gate, and there will be an NPC. He will ask if you want to go the secret way. Say no, and then go near the front gate, and he'll call to open the gate. And for the next step, just follow my path here all the way to the Grace just before Godric. now's the time to beat up old Godric. With Mimic's help, you should beat him pretty easily, otherwise use or craft a finger remedy to summon co-op helpers. But once beaten, you got your first great rune, yeah! And now you simply head back to the round table to talk to the two fingers in the newly opened door near the round table. Once talked to, we're going to take this route here from Lasciar Ruins to the Boiled Prawn Shack, and then to the Folly on the Lake, and finally, the church where Vare is at. Pretty long route, but there's no enemies, so pretty easy. Once here, Vare should be there. Now you might have to speak with him at first step if you didn't before, but otherwise, yeah, he's here. Talk to him, saying yes to everything he says, and he'll give you some bloody fingers. Now you're gonna have to invade 3 times. Now you don't have to win, you can just die if you want. But if you want to try hard like I did, then go to Rhea Lucaria's schoolroom. The reason we got that grace just after the water wheel, and use the fingers there. You should get instant invasions if you didn't go above +5 and were below level 50. We want to go here because invading in the lake is way harder, whereas here you have lots of enemy NPCs to help you. And now you just clap 3 noobs, which even I was able to do with a trash +4 Cypher Patas, and yeah, go back to Vare, he'll praise you and then give you your final task, a cloth we need to soak in Maiden's blood. But before that, now it is time to get that +9 weapon, baby! So head back to the Dragon Fort, we're going to be going to this area here, so just follow my path. Right here in this spot will be a beetle near the tower. Kill it and dodge the explosion for our level 8. For level 9, just simply follow this lower path, and at the Dead Musical Chairs party is the precious level 9. The easiest level 8 and 9s in the freaking game. So now you go back to the round table to upgrade your weapon to near full power. Obviously, if you're making a character for lower level invasions, you don't want to upgrade that high. So now, finally, I know it's been tough following this, but finally, we're at the +10 step. Now, unfortunately, we did use the key for the Belfries for the Mimic. But if you didn't, the monument to the right of the Grace takes you back to the starting area, and after killing the boss is a church for the Maiden's Blood. But if you got Mimic, we're going to take a slightly longer path. So go back to South Rhea Lucaria Gate, and go the same left path you went for the portal, but instead we're going to head north to a Grace at the bottom of the bridge, which is found here. Once here, head northeast towards the mountain, and there's an air jump there. Take it all the way to the tallest mountain, and you will see another Grace. This whole long road takes you to the Altus Plateau. However, we want to go here to another church. Along the path hugging the right side of the mountain will be some rats, and then an opening. Go in there, past them, and there will be a big ol' frenzy eye inflicting frenzy on you. But it's pretty easy to dodge if you just stick to the corners of the area. So just wrap around the cliffside into the frenzy village, and past these dorks is the path leading to the church, once you go up the mountain further. Now, Vike will be mad and invade you, but we have Bloodhound steps, so use that to finesse him, and then go into the church and touch the Grace as fast as possible. Then kill him or let him kill you, and you'll respawn at the Grace you just touched. And there, right there, is the Maiden's Blood we need, as well as her clothes. We're criminals now. So go back to Vare yet again, and he's gonna pull your finger and then give you a medallion to go to Mohg's palace. So find it in your inventory and select use, and you'll be transported to the palace. the Blood Palace. Now there's lots of goodies in this place, but it's probably the worst area in the game aside that one rotten pit one. But for now, take this upper path all the way to the next grace. Sorry, it's a little dark. I didn't buy the lamp, but yeah, just follow what as best you can. So once you have the grace, ahead is going to be the boss room on the right, and to the left is going to be a bunch of alien dudes and one big mage guy. So just run past them and open the chest, quickly grabbing the item for your somber level 10. And congrats, we are finally done, yay! Even I'm exhausted from making this. But yeah, you should have 1 through 10 and a +5 mimic, all under 3 hours. Now I took the longer route with Renala. I killed a Geel and went to the Dragon Church way in Caelid to get Rotten Breath, and I even died like 5 to 6 times, and still got it within 3 hours basically. So if you do everything here perfectly, I would say it's about 2 hours or 2.5 hours at most. And with this, you have access to Mohg's Palace, which has the best farming spots in the game. So that is the guide. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it helps you guys out, and please smash that like button. This took a lot of effort, so likes are appreciated. Recommend it to friends, share it to friends, yada yada yada. But now you can +10 any weapon on any new character pretty fast. Enjoy making new game irrelevant. So that's it for me, guys. Now I can solely do builds, PvP, and item location videos. No more early videos, please. So if you want to see those videos, make sure to subscribe for more Elden Ring epicness.
Holy